All eyes have been on the World Cup soccer in South Africa, Johannesburg. Our travel lady, Leslie Cater, in to talk about it, because I think, Leslie, when people watch the World Cup soccer and they see a number of the different pieces around Johannesburg, they're saying, well, that might be a neat place to visit.
Absolutely,
it's near and dear to your heart, so you know all about South Africa.
Exactly, that's where I grew up. And, you know, any world sporting event like this gives the host country a chance to really show off everything that they have. And hopefully people watching the World Cup have been able to get some glimpses of the diversity that's available in South Africa, from game, mountains, hiking, sailing, scuba diving.
I think every time you talk about South Africa, we often think about the safaris and those kind of trips. But there really is so much more to do. Give me an idea of some of the other things people might not have thought of when they're thinking of South Africa.
Well, definitely the whole range of the area. Down in the Cape, we've got the wine farms, we've got history. Of course, the game is predominant. Here we see, these are some of our own pictures, actually, that my husband and I took when we went back in November, because we go back regularly to see family. So what I like about South Africa, as opposed to the sort of iconic East Africa experience, is that it's very much more contained. You can, you don't have to drive very long distances to get and see and do the game viewing. And plus you've got other facilities, like you've got Johannesburg as a world-class city. Now, I know a lot of people these days say, oh, I wouldn't bother staying in Johannesburg. Johannesburg's definitely got a lot to offer. There's some really cool things to see there. The Apartheid Museum, those things. I think that there's sometimes a little adverse publicity about South Africa. People talk about the crime rates, but if you just exercise your normal caution as if you were in downtown New York or wherever else, you'll be absolutely fine. Cape Town here, the waterfront there, you can see Table Mountain in the background. This is a world-class facility, and Cape Town, people say it's the most beautiful city in the world. It pretty much is. I think Vancouver and Cape Town are very similar. Yeah, so you've got the mountains, you've got the wine farms.
The vineyards?
Yes, absolutely, going out there. This is the Franschhoek area, small little village, so you can see you don't have to be in the cities all the time.
Major centres.
They've got little bed and breakfast places there where you can tour around, try the different wineries, cheese farms, really get an idea of the culture and the food.
There's so much. Okay, how do we get there?
Well, there's it is a long haul. No matter which way you look at it, you're going to go via Europe, via the States, and get into South Africa. Your airfare, you could probably reckon on anything from $1,500 up to $2,500, depending on the time of year. Lots of people I've dealt with save up those points and use it for that. As far as an economical way to see South Africa, our most economical package, budget style, is probably about $2,000 for a 2-week package. That's land only. And now that's when I say economical, you're not staying in youth hostels here. You are staying in 3-star hotels and getting a good glimpse of the country from Cape Town all the way up through Durban, Zululand, Swaziland, where I lived, and into Johannesburg, and doing some game viewing as well.
Is 2 weeks enough? I don't think so, would it be?
Well, you know, you always go back. They say 95% of people who visit Africa return within 5 years.
Wow. Okay, just a glimpse of South Africa, Johannesburg. Leslie, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Ange.
If you're interested in going to South Africa, definitely get a hold of Leslie at her website, thetravellady.ca, or call her at 277-6884.